everyone, Christina Del Rey with your astrology forecast for November 15th, 2020. We have Venus squaring off with the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. Then Venus later in the week is going to square off with Saturn. In the middle of the week, we have Uranus opposite Mercury, and that is going to bring some big surprises, some big truths, and maybe even some secrets coming out in the open. Let's take a look at your sign for the week, but first, hit that subscribe button, share, and like. Thank you. Hello, Aquarius. So last week I talked about how the two planets, Jupiter and Pluto, came together in the sky, and it had to do with something that happened on April 4th, around that time, June 30th, and then again last Thursday. So something kind of came to like a fruition, or it kind of came to a head there, and there's a change there. And for you, it was happening in a part of the chart that has to do with hidden secrets, or it has to do with something behind the scenes, or it has to do with enemies that you didn't realize were enemies, hidden enemies, or it has to do with karma. So there was something here that was going on that was very intense for you. And this week, now we have Venus coming to square all those planets in your 12th house. And for you, Aquarius, this has had to do with your mental state, or how you think about things, like the subconscious, not really your everyday thoughts so much as what you're thinking on a subconscious level and not telling people. So for you, Venus is going to come, it's going to square Jupiter, Pluto, it's going to square Saturn. First, it's going to happen on Sunday with Pluto, later in the week on Thursday, Saturn. So it's kind of like an all-week type of energy. But for you, this has to do in an area of the chart that has to do with legal matters. So there may have been something surprising that comes up in a legal matter, or a motivation maybe to take action with a relationship in a legal matter. A clash of some kind in a legal matter. This also can be like an authority figure, maybe like stopping you from doing something that you want to do, in a relationship or in a legal matter. This could be, like a block on what you want at the moment anyway. It's to spur you to take action. That's the whole reason it's there. And then we have Tuesday, we have Mercury opposite Uranus. So for you, Mercury is going through the sky in an area that has to do with your reputation or your career. And Uranus is in a part of the sky that has to do with the 4th house, which is home and family and real estate. So it is likely that you will get some kind of message, some kind of truth, some kind of deeper truth that comes to you about your reputation, about your job, something that has to do with uncovering a truth. Maybe it makes you look at things in a different way, perhaps. And it might have to do, with your home, or maybe shaking up your home, because your foundation in your homes is being, it's being shooken up right now for you. So there might be a message coming in from that. So pay attention. And we also talked about last week how Mars was stationing direct in your 3rd house. Your 3rd house has to do with contracts, it has to do with communication, it has to do with your everyday thoughts. So whatever you were internalizing now, as Mars starts to move forward this week, and he's going to pick up speed, you're going to be able to move forward with anything that has to do with siblings, cousins, neighbors, maybe neighborhoods. It has to do with communicating. It has to do with your thoughts, your everyday thoughts, and how you take action on those thoughts. This also has to do with like skills that you're learning too. So any kind of vocational skills, maybe you can start moving forward on learning. Or, some kind of agreement that you are, that you're wanting to execute here. But anyway, it will be an intense week, Aquarius, but you got this. Enjoy.